All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our Naples campaign here in EU5. I did install a few visual mods. I'm also kind of fading into the background. I don't have my light on in here, so yeah, I'll be fading into the background or into the game a little bit, but that's fine. Um, so it's just visual mods. I've installed a mod called Midnight UI that changes the UI, the base color of the UI from brown, the base brown, to this dark blue. I have installed a mod called Enhanced Graphics, which changes some of the stuff with the water, but mostly with the land, just to make it look you know look a little nicer, in my opinion. I quite like it. And the other one is these thick borders, so you can more easily tell where nations start and stop. It also gives these borders along the province edges, which makes it a little easier for me to tell where the provinces are, so that I stop being confused and having to click on locations to see the province. I can just look at a glance and see, oh, this is all one province. Um, so that's quite nice. Um, so now I can very clearly see, oh my goodness, there's only two food tiles in this entire uh, province. So that's nifty, I would say. So, anyway, let's see. We are building a spy network against Byzantium. They are still in their civil war, so we can't do anything with that just yet. We are also building on Sicily. That's fine. We need to go to war with them eventually anyway. Let us see. Fish and fruit are important. We need to make some money, so let's just unpause the game while we look around and see what we can change. We're going to reduce the cost of court a bit so that we can make some money. I am going to bump this up just a tad so that it's positive. Go ahead and get rid of that flag because it's not necessary. We know that Hungary is likely to leave the Union. That's fine. We're not too worried about it. Right, they kept giving up seniority of the Union because they're fucking stupid. Okay, fruit is necessary. Let's see, how's the trading going? There are 19 current trades. Looks like sugar. We're trading silver and jewelry into Naples. Saffron out to Genoa. Where are we getting the saffron from? Because we don't. Do we have saffron? Just chilling? What? Oh, we do have saffron. Just chilling. Okay. Okay. I didn't realize that we just had saffron hanging out. Oops. What just happened there? How'd I end up here? Okay. There we go. Alright. We are shipping legumes in and fruit. And gold. Oh, gold out. Where are we getting the gold from? We don't have... We aren't producing any of that ourselves, right? Are we stealing that gold from a subject? No, none of our subjects have gold either. This is the closest gold I see, and we don't own that. I don't know where we're getting that gold from, but apparently we have it. Student protests. Get some unrest. or still get some unrests. Unrests? Unrest. Who's pissed already? I guess we maybe want to... Okay, well, I should have checked for states first. Oh, they're all relatively happy. Other than our commoners. I'm not going to give them a privilege. I won't do it. Okay. What do our people desire? Fish and fruit. We also need tar for a building. For a wharf. And what does the wharf do? Sailors and trade capacity. Okay, so we need that tar. Oh, Black Death is spawned. So a lot of people are about to die. Okay, if we pause the game and click on this, we can actually see what locations are being affected. The Black Death has infected 1.99% of the people in this province, or in this territory, in this location. Jesus Christ. And 1.11 in that location. It pretty much always spawns in the... I think it actually literally always spawns in the Great Horde, but I could be wrong on that, I suppose. But I'm pretty sure it always spawns in the Great Horde. How much is this going to cost us to do? Because this does cost money. Prices of a bunch of stuff go down or up. I'm unclear as to... I think this is a reduction in prices. Yeah, so we would lose quite a bit of money. Monthly gold. Okay, it would cost us four ducats a month base. That's not including the changes. And I know that all says till the end of the game, but it should just be until the Black Death resolves. Like, until that goes away. Okay. There we go. Have your seniority. Enjoy it. Okay, it looks like the Byzantines are maybe done with their civil war now. Okay, so we should be able to create this CB on them now. Let's go ahead and do that. Start fabricating that. We're already at 4% somehow. We'll go ahead and just do that. Fabricate that. Let's see, we have a claim thrown on Provence. We're not worried about that. Let's just check out what Provence has going on here. Actually they have like no allies or anything. So we are stronger than them, both militarily and navally, but they are in the HRE. So they will be defended by the Emperor somewhere. I'm sure there is an HRE map mode. Okay, suppose I could let time pass while I'm searching for such a thing. Suppose it should be not this. God damn it. Okay. Is this not? Okay. Military. Is there not a... Am I just crazy? Is there not an HRE map mode? That did nothing for us. Okay, so I don't know. Let's see. Let's actually let some time pass now. Let's see, where does it show us? Okay, Holy Roman Empire panel. Yes, they are in the HRE. That is the current HRE. It's very much a mess. There's a lot of people in there. There are 265 member states. That's a lot of dudes. We really don't want to pick a fight with the Empire at the moment. We're not quite ready for something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and just not worry about it. Let's see, what's all this shit? Papal bulls. Okay, saints. Holy sites. 404 members of the Catholic Church. It's a lot of dudes. A lot of people that are like, yeah, Catholicism. Let's see, $30 won't do anything for us. We got some measles, which sucks. The prosperity in our area, our prosperity. Let's go ahead and just fix that real quick, and then we'll get back to developing our capital. It's kind of important that you develop your capital. It does increase a whole lot of stuff, the development. Let's see. Let's just hover over this to see what exactly it does for you. I'm pretty sure we looked at this in the first episode, but just a little bit of a refresher for people. These are all of the things that development does for you. If you look at that bottom half, well, I say bottom half, bottom 2/3. That's a very extensive list of benefits that you get the higher your development is. So a big thing here for us at the moment is building costs, and the building levels are both very important. For us at the moment, it's mostly going to be cost and construction speed that we care about a lot, but also this market attraction is incredibly important for us. Because our market is not exactly, it's actually the smallest market in this region. So we need that market attraction to expand our market, and sort of start to push back, especially the Dubrovnik market. It's pretty important that we push that. So we need to increase our market attraction as best we can. The easiest way that I've found is literally to just build marketplaces. The problem is that marketplaces cost upkeep. It's not a ton, but they do cost upkeep, so keep that in mind as you're building stuff. Some buildings do cost like actual upkeep. It won't show you in this list, or in this right here, what the other 4 buildings are that are costing us actual upkeep, but they're there. I think it's kind of silly that it won't show us, but it's just the way it is, I suppose. Let's see, our cabinet has finished helping our capital region to recover. We don't have any more that need recovering, so let's once again go back to developing our capital region. There we go. We're almost at 25 development, which is nifty. Oh, okay, this will break down the total, or the development in each location within the province. I had never actually hovered over this to see what exactly was going on there, but that's kind of cool. I like that. That's cool. Okay, awesome. Power projection, I also don't know. I can't figure out how power projection actually works in this game because there's no way to actually see what feeds into power projection. So when you do this, it just tells you countries with higher power projection can exploit nations with less. If ours is higher than other nations, then we will be able to build a trade office, slave center, mission, or other specific buildings in their locations. The higher our power projection is, the quicker our colonial charters can take control over locations. Having a higher power projection than another country also reduces the stability cost of declaring war upon them, as well as the war exhaustion. But nowhere in here does it tell you how to gain power projection. And if you go into the Europedia and type in power, but spell it correctly, unlike my dumbass, it literally just says the exact same thing. So it does not tell you how to gain more power projection. So I have no idea how that works. So if anybody watching happens to know how power projection is calculated in this game, I would actually greatly appreciate that information because I do not know it. I have no idea how that gets calculated in this game. In EU4, it was easy to know what was going on because you could just easily see it. Let's see, we do need tar, fruit, fish, and legumes. Legitimacy is nice, but this is fine. We should get that tar up and running though. Oh, actually, there are no birds employed. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Tar kiln. Sure. Go ahead and get one of those going. Wow, is it just me or was that super cheap? What the hell? Oh, it was like 30 ducats. Okay. Get your shit together, John. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and build a marketplace. We do need to start getting our market attraction going. This does increase market attraction, right? I'm not just stupid. I am just stupid. Trade advantage is what this increases. What was the thing that I was thinking of then? I've forgotten what the building is that I actually needed then. Because this doesn't actually do what I remember it doing. Oh well, it's still incredibly beneficial. So, I'm still gonna build them. Let's see. What could we be doing with... Why did I just pause the game? It's pure habit, honestly. We should maybe improve relations with some larger nations. Just for the sake of it, I guess. How do our subjects feel about us? Oh, look, Hungary's actually doing something? Maybe? What? Oh, they're stupid. They keep voting on the same thing. They literally... I feel like that's broken. What? That's not what I wanted to do. Let's see. Well, honestly, we don't really want to... Let's go with the nobility because they have a lower equilibrium. It won't take as long for the clergy to just be content again. So we'll let that be a thing. We'll piss them off instead of the nobles. How does Albania feel about us? They're perfectly happy with us. Okay, we're just going to improve with some larger nations that happen to be relatively nearby. Just so that they're maybe less likely to fuck with us at some point. Let's go ahead and increase our diplomatic spending so that we're making positive diplomats. Not that it really matters at the moment. We're just kind of sitting on a couple of them, so it's not super important at the moment, I suppose. We're working on fixing that. Papal states are doing a thing. Sure. I voted on it, right? Yeah? Okay, cool. Okay, fish is in one of the... Oh, perfect. I was right on it. 50 for that. Okay, it'll take another month. Probably 2, actually. We're not going to have enough extra cents at the end of that. I don't... No, we won't. It'll be like almost exactly 50. It is exactly 50. Way to go. Alright. One more month and we'll be able to start working on increasing our fish production here. So, come on, month, hurry up. This is the month of my birth. My birthday is August 17th. Sure. Flush out the dude bros doing the thing or whatever. Alright, we almost have that CB against Byzantium, so in theory we should be able to declare on them relatively soon. Probably next episode, honestly. Let's see, I don't really care to even have these as control groups. I don't really care about any of this. I mean, I do care about some of this stuff, but I don't understand what the tactical indicates. Which locations have more defensive... Oh, okay. I wasn't understanding what that was. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at our control map mode so we know what we need to be working on control-wise. We are going to want to build some buildings that give us some control over here. So buildings that give us like maritime presence, yada yada yada. So things like wharfs and the like. Let's go ahead and reduce this a tad. I believe wharf gives maritime Oh, I don't think we actually have access to the wharf. Oh, yes, we do. Harbor capacity. It does not actually. The hell was I thinking of then? Temples definitely give control. Yeah, +5 max control. Um, and the highlighted locations are the locations in which we could build one. So we could increase control to 30 up here and over here. Actually 34 over there, which is kind of nifty. Let's see. What is the building? Bridges also increase bridges increase reduce proximity costs, so they increase proximity, uh, which in turn increases control slightly, but there's still the increase, which is nice. I don't think any of this does anything for control. I think I'd rather piss off the burgers than lose money right now. We need the income. Oh, it's winter. I wasn't actually looking at the date. Let's go back in here, check out how our economy is doing. It's a lot of looking at your economy. This is a lot of the game. Just look at the economy, look at your goods, find out what you need to do, fix your shit. Especially here in Italy, you're just like, bruh. There's not a lot of wood in Italy. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of lumber going on. He says, and then northern Italy has like plenty. Well, I say plenty. There's a bit. Where the hell did it all go? Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not yeah. There's actually plenty of lumber in northern Italy. Not a lot on the peninsula though, which is unfortunate. But we do have silk. Silk is nifty, he says, and then clicks on not silk. So that's nice. Silk is nice. It's good and expensive. Can sell that for quite a bit, and I believe it also increases like the value of goods that you produce from like cotton and silk. So that should be good as well. Let's see, we could declare on Byzantium, but it would drag in Wallachia and Trebizond. We technically could win that, but who is Byzantium rivaled to? The Ottomans, Serbia, and Karasids. Technically, that means that Serbia and or the Ottomans would be able to intervene in the war, I think. I'm pretty sure you can intervene in wars declared on your rival, not just wars that your rival declares, but I could be wrong. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I know. They were already the senior partner. That shit is 100% broken right now. It's not a huge deal, I suppose. Oh. I didn't realize there was a button to open this up here. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. Okay. I didn't know that existed. There's a coup attempt. Fun. Love that. We love it when people coup. We love coups. Alright, anyway. Oh, the Black Death has made it to Italy. Or to Naples, specifically. It is in our capital. And it's literally the only location in Western Europe that has the plague. That's a little upsetting. Let's move our court into hiding. Did we build a hospital in Napoli? That's the real question here. I feel like I built one at the beginning, but apparently I did not. No. So we don't actually have a hospital here. And I thought we did. I thought I built one at the beginning of the campaign, but apparently I'm misremembering. I am catch the big dumb. Apparently. Which is a little upsetting. I thought we had built one. What's going on here? Monthly change into satisfaction. Why are you upsetty spaghetti? What's happening here? States enrichment, monthly expenses, income from food trade. Aiming to build a market warehouse. Aiming to build a local shrine. Need to build a brewery. Need to build a charcoal kiln. Okay. I mean, I suppose I could save up money and build some of the things for the commoners just to make them happy, so that they, maybe don't revolt. I would like to not have a civil war. Fish, legumes, and fruit. Yes. Lacking fruit, fish. Oh, shit. Okay. Interesting. So these are all the things that they need. Like their general needs. Oh, interesting. Okay, hold on. So if I come in here, and I go into my... I hover over the nobles. 2 nobles died from disease. Interesting. I didn't realize it would give me all of this. But that's not exactly what I had in mind. I'm trying to... Diseases. There's a lot of diseases. Holy shit. Oh, wait, that says disease resistance. So we're 100% resistant to the Great Pestilence? What? That doesn't make sense. This is her resistances? Resistance 13. Yeah. This is saying we're 100% resistant to the Great Pestilence. Interesting. Okay, so this does damage the development of the areas that it infects. Interesting. Okay, and it harms the development faster than we can actually increase it, which is a little upsetting. but it is the way that it is. Let's see here. We would like to be ally. Oh, we can't. Because we're in a union. Okay, that's fine. Mr. Popeman would like to be ally. Even though we kind of want the Pope's land, if I'm being totally honest with you. We kind of want that. We kind of would like that for ourselves. Let's see, can we be in a defensive league with Hungary? No? Oh. Because they're like, bro, you suck. Why would we want to be in a defensive league with you? Look at how insignificant you are compared to us. Okay, anyway, I think that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for watching. If you liked it, go to the thumbs up button. If you did not, go to the thumbs down button. Nobody gives a flying fuck anyway. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.